Hey.
There you go. Go with mommy.
Let's go get some breakfast.
Hurry. I'll be out in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Portrait of a man filled with regrets. Frank Johnson was a legend in small-town high school football. As a defensive lineman, he was putting up numbers that some feel will never be touched. His future looked promising, but a foolish choice on a twisting road ended his career for good. Yet through that tragedy, God did not abandon him, and in fact used it to remove the anger and pride that had long poisoned Frank's soul. He is since married and has a wife and kid, and while he has a good life, part of him still longs for the gridiron.
Kind of sad, isn't it? Not knowing if you really could have made it big?
You've got that right.
I mean, how much could you have accomplished given the right circumstances? Starting line for the U of M? All-American honors? Why, you could have gone pro, Frank.
What did you say?
Only that you had a shot at the pros, Frank.
Whoa! What the?
What's the matter? If you're looking for a projector or something like that, Frank, you're not gonna find one.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
My friends call me Pip. And Frank, my employer knows a lot about you. For starters, when you were 7 years old and went to that Bears game, ever since then, you've been wanting to play football in the NFL. In fact, in high school, you spent more time in the gym than you did hitting the books. You say you're at peace with the accident, but in your heart, not a day goes by without you regretting that accident.
Are you an angel?
Something like that. I'm here to tell you that my employer has taken notice of you and feels you've been given the short end of the stick. He wants to change that. In fact, he's willing to give you something that few people in history have gotten. A second chance. You see, he can roll the clock back, erasing the 5 past years of history. You won't get in a car crash at Harper's Curve, and your body will still be in tip-top shape. Then you'll be free to live your life for a second time.
Erase the past 5 years? Just like that? You mean I'll be healthy again?
As good as you ever were. You'll be 18 again with no memories of the past 5 years because they never happened. Think about it. All the pain, all the anguish, gone forever.
Wow! That's incredible! That's awesome! And hey, wait. What about Sally and Jamie?
You got them in this first life, you'll have no problems keeping them in the second one. Once you go pro, everything will be fine.
But what's the catch? You can't just be giving away something this great, can you?
Catch? That's the best part. There is no catch. My employer just wants to make you happy. Every time he sees you like this, Frank, he just wants to make things better.
That's all I've ever dreamed of. I've everything to gain and nothing to lose. I'll go for it.
Somehow I knew you would.
Have you signed that contract for the Eagles yet?
Can't you see I'm reading it over, woman?
They're offering you 4 years for 3 times the amount you're making now. Do you know how hard I worked over your agent and the team for this? You'll be pulling in money like I've always dreamed. What's your problem?
I need to read over the fine print again. Make sure they're not trying to cheat me out of anything. I'm the one that's going to be putting the butts in the seats, making them millions of dollars, but I'm the star. They need to pay me good. Can't you keep that kid quiet? How can I concentrate with all this noise going on?
Why don't you try to keep her quiet? I'm the one stuck with her all day long.
Oh, that's it! How many times have I told you to keep quiet? I can't concentrate with so much noise going on. You're so loud the neighbors can hear you.
Portrait of a man who gave up all he had to chase what he thought was his, only to end up losing it all. Food for thought, courtesy of the Twilight Hour.